Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jennifer C. at HomeLifeCultureLink.com, Nino Simeka at MortgageGodfather.ca, and Jewelry Forever at JewelryForever.ca. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Good morning to you all. Well now, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to episode 85 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. How's everybody doing out there? Good morning, people. It's a gorgeous sunny day here in the city of Toronto. Who we got? Jalapeno Pepper, good morning. And I see you've been here for a while. And now our feature presentation. Yes, good morning. Owen Slock, good morning. How are you, Owen? They were talking about who got here first. Some of you. Owen got here at 7 a.m. Incredible. Whoa. And what time did, and I think Jalapeno Pepper said 10 a.m. he got there at his time. He's in the central time zone. Incredible. This is my first time here so far. I'm really enjoying it. Well, I'm glad you've made it. It's our weekly talk show. Pure Nutty Son, how are you, Pure Nutty? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our weekly talk show, The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. I'm your host, Scott Dion Brown, and I'm joined, as always, by just the greatest co-host in all of the galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only,
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. Scott, can you believe it's almost July?
I know, the entire year is just shooting by.
Right? Like, you're talking about it being episode 85, but I was like, it's Canada Day this week, and 4th of July in the States. So it's crazy to think that we left the studio in March and it's now July.
I know, it's so weird, and it's Canada Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, and I wasn't sure. I mean, we were talking about it before, whether or not we should make today our Canada Day special or next week our Canada Day special. I guess it's going to be next week, although I see you're wearing red already.
I wore red just in case. You got white on, we're good.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, exactly. There, red and white, red and white, red and white. Yeah. I thought about wearing some red, but I don't know. In the end, I was like, anyway. Next week will be our Canada Day special. There you go.
Sounds good.
Devanshu, hi everyone else. I am from India. Oh.
Wow.
Hi.
Good
Hi,
night.
Devanshu. Hello.
Good
Hello
evening.
from Canada. Yeah. How are you? Jalapeno Pepper says, much love and respect from Minnesota here in the USA. Oh, cool. Awesome. Hello. Hello from Toronto. Abby Terrell, how are you? AB Snagalot. We don't really have mods on this channel, AB Snagalot, but thank you for asking.
What's mod?
A mod is like when people want to, like, they get, like, kind of a slightly administrator settings in the chat so they can, like, help regulate it. It's for when, like, there's a lot of people in the chat eventually. Like, I will eventually have mods, but I haven't needed them yet. Just the way it goes. Maria Brown, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
And also Julio232 tuning in on Twitch. Hello, mate. How are you? How are you, Julio? Good morning.
There's a lot of people on here.
Yeah, nice. Jan Jansen Music. Hello, Jan Jansen. Good morning. With a smiley face. Regine, how was your week?
It was good. I saw you commented, so I released, like I said last week, I was going to release another video on my YouTube channel, so I did. And yeah, that kept me busy all week. Tried to get some sunshine. It was nice and cool, not super hot this week in Toronto. And yeah, how's your week?
It was good. I also put out a new video. So your video is, yeah, it's, well, I got a new phone. Mm-hmm. So some of you may know, or if you've seen the video, I got a new phone. I upgraded to the BlackBerry Key 2. I'm very excited about it. Anyway, I put out an unboxing video and a like a little first impressions video, so you can check that one out on my channel if you'd like to be seeing what my new phone is about. But Regine, your video is one of those what are they called again? It's the getting ready with.
It's a get ready with me video, but then I got my fiance to do the voiceover just because why not?
It was really good. I laughed a lot.
Dab dab dab. Swish,
Dab
swish.
dab dab dab. Swish 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 swish.
My friend actually made a dance out of it, so she did the dab. I'm not gonna do it. She did dab. She did dab dab dab. Swish swish swish. Squish squish. Jazz hands.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Julio goes, so it's makeup. Yeah, so basically she made a video where she's putting her makeup on. She's showing how she gets her makeup, but she got her fiance, who is, let's say, less knowledgeable about makeup, to do the narration. So he narrates while she's putting on the makeup, and it's pretty funny because you can see what I liked is I'm watching it, and I don't know very much about makeup. So
Yeah.
the way he's describing what he's seeing is pretty much how I'm like, yeah, that's how he's like, I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, it goes on the lips. Oh, okay, yeah. And then that
This
goes
is
on
the
the
same bottle.
eyes. Yeah. So it was
But
pretty funny.
It sucks because we were trying to do like a one take, like the first impression, this is what you're gonna say kind of thing. But he forgot to hit record. So for the first part, it was great. And then the second part, I was like, why can I hear the music still playing in the background? And I look, I'm like, you're not even recording. So there's a good chunk that was not recorded where he's like, oh, look at my nails, I got them done. Da, da, da. I was like, wow, I missed that part. But
Well, it was a good video. I laughed quite a bit. So you guys can check it out on Regine's channel. There's a link in the description to Regine's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Regine, everybody. Jan Jansen says, I need a new phone too. I can't decide. Yeah, I've been a BlackBerry fan myself for quite a few years. The only issue
who
now
still
is
uses BlackBerry? Just out
This
of
guy.
curiosity.
this guy right here. I mean,
I
it's
know
still
there's
like,
two of you, but
yeah. Well, remember this phone, it's a BlackBerry, but it's powered by Android. So like, it's still an Android phone. The big difference obviously is it has a keyboard. But Jan, I'm going to be in the same boat as you because so I got this one, and this will last me probably a few years. But I think this is the last BlackBerry phone to ever be made. So
oh my gosh.
yeah, exactly. So once
How will you survive?
well, that's the thing. So I'm not gonna have a keyboard anymore. So when this phone is done with, I'm gonna have to finally move on to something else. I don't know what, whether it's gonna be Samsung or what. I don't know.
Get the Motorola when it comes. Isn't there a Motorola again? Didn't
I think
it
there
make
are,
a
right?
comeback?
And I saw they're also coming out with a new flip phone as well, something like that. Like Jalapeno Pepper wrote, I have the Note 10 Plus. It's an awesome phone. Jalapeno Pepper, that phone's quite large, right? The Jalapeno Pepper, isn't it like a
The jalapeno
really-
pepper or the phone?
yeah? But isn't it like a it's like a tablet almost, right? I don't know.
Anyways, let's bring on our guest.
Yeah, let's bring on our guest. Julio, so why did you
Come
get
on.
that? Oh, I got the BlackBerry just because I love the keyboard. And I've loved BlackBerries for many years. Anyway, that's why I got my phone, Julio. Yes, let's bring on our guest, Regine. Our guest is patiently waiting in the wings.
Like we can keep talking, but it won't be fair to our guest. She's
Yeah.
waiting.
Well, you know what? It's nice. I just wanted to engage with because we've got quite a few people in the audience right now, so it's nice to talk with them a little bit. But let's meet our guest, and then she can get in on the conversation too, right? All right. Our guest today, ladies and gentlemen, is an up-and-coming singer-songwriter from Canada who strives to inspire others by providing positive and uplifting messages in her music. She has performed at many venues across Southern Ontario, both as a solo artist and as part of the Juno-nominated 6-member all-girl pop group, Girl Power. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, the one, the only, Emerald B.
Hi everyone.
Good morning, Emerald. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome back to the Sit Down. I know we've seen you many times on the show, but of course with the Juno-nominated Girl Power, and so it's really nice to see you here by yourself.
Yeah. It was really fun the last time we did an interview. We all had the gold mics,
Mm-hmm.
and we sang a bit. And yeah,
It
I
was
go.
Scott's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was my birthday. Yeah, that's right. So last time we had you on the show was in basically before all of this pandemic business kicked off, and so yeah, that's right. We had the whole group in the studio, and that's the thing I miss the most. I mean, I do enjoy doing the shows here on Skype, but there's
No, I'm kidding.
yeah, exactly. On my pajamas. Well, bottom half. Nobody can see my bottom half. I'm wearing dress pants. I'm wearing dress pants and dress shoes right now. But I do miss doing that sort of having, you know, music groups coming in and actually being able to perform live, and sort of that, you know, that interaction of actually speaking with people. I do miss that part. But Emma, it is great to have you here. You know,
This is her third time on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's been to the first studio. She's been to our recent studio, and now she's here with us on Skype studio.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that's right. Although this is your first time as a solo artist, though, right? I think it is.
Yes.
Cool. So, what do you find is the bigger difference? I mean, obviously, as I'm asking the question, it's like it's because one is by yourself and one's with a group. But what does you find the biggest difference between working as a solo artist and working with Girl Power?
Well, I have help in both, which is great. Girl Power is really great because, like, say if you're writing a song, you have everyone else's ideas and yours too. So, like, if you don't like something, you can get someone else's opinion on it, like that. And it's really great working with a group too. You know, they're all really nice girls, and it's so much fun with all the hard work. And as a solo artist, it's really fun too. You get to, like, I want to inspire other people. And I get a lot of help from my producer, Jan. He's on the chat. Yeah, so he basically, he makes the backing music for my original songs and for my covers, so, you know, they don't get copyrighted on YouTube.
Nice.
And then I shoot a music video in Toronto with Cleveland Sound Lab.
Awesome. That's really cool. Thank you. Somebody just subscribed. Thank you very much. The name was, I couldn't pronounce it properly. Tan Hui, I think. But thank you very much for subscribing. Jalapeno Pepper in the chat says, Emma knows me. She says that you rock, and you should tell her that her favorite person, Jalapeno Pepper, is here.
Yes, he is a very big fan of me. He's been supporting me for like about 2 or 3 years now, so.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, welcome to the show, Jalapeno Pepper. Oh, and Jalapeno Pepper also said that the Note Plus, it's a large phone, but it's not a tablet. Okay, that's good. So at least you don't have to put a giant tablet onto your head whenever you want to talk. That's good. Let's see. Julio says that's a. Sorry, Regine?
Sorry, Jan, who she was talking about, is in here saying, I write songs too.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Julio says that's a nice house you have back there, Emma.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Speaking of songwriting, so you have an original song called Helium out. Why don't you tell us a bit about that? What inspired that song?
Yeah, so it was inspired by like the depression and mental health that I went through during the past year, and during elementary school and high school. And the song is kind of about like how I searched for answers, why I had such low feelings, and people, like, one of the lyrics is about like people would say, oh, like, just be happy or whatever, and it's like it's hard when you have depression to understand what it's like going through that. So Helium was like the solution when you feel like nothing else is helping. And in the end, it seems kind of sad, but it's actually an uplifting song, like saying that I got better and I got through it.
Awesome. Do you think writing the song was almost therapeutic for you in a way?
Yeah, writing music helps me like get my emotions out, like to like it's like writing in a journal or something. Like that's good for a mental illness because you can write how you're feeling and it helps you get it all out. You know? You don't want to talk to someone or.
Makes sense. Awesome. Well, the song Helium, I think we should give it a listen. What do you guys think?
I think we should.
All right, yeah, let's cue it up. I have here, it's ready to go. Let's listen to Helium by Emerald B.
You say it's in my head, in my mind, turn it off. Black clouds, they follow me. All your help is not enough. In my head, in my mind, I'll survive this time. Helium, helium is all that I can breathe. Helium, helium, it takes me off my feet. I deserve to be happy, just like you. Darkness comes over me. I'm so down, I can't fall off. Take me high above the clouds, zero gravity. In my head, in my mind, I'll survive just fine. Helium, helium is all that I can breathe. Helium, helium, it takes me off my feet. I deserve to be happy, just like you. Look to the sky and you'll see me. I've such a happy view. Take my hand or release me. There's always room for two. Helium, helium is all that I can breathe. Helium, helium, it takes me off my feet. I deserve to be happy.
And that was Helium by Emerald B. Very nice song. Very nice song there, Emma.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was awesome. Julio232 says, "Are you guys dancing in the background?" Yes, we were, Julio. The entire time we were dancing and dancing. It was very, 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 very nice. Ed Gamble says, "Helium is magnificent. Song of the year."
Wow.
There you go. Yeah, it's a pretty nice song. It's got a good beat going to it. So when you create a song, so what, or we can talk about this song specifically. So what are the steps for you? Is it the lyrics first? Is it the melody first? How do you approach creating a song?
Yeah, so me and my mom do the songwriting process together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we both write together, we kind of collab, and yeah, so the lyrics are first, and then I use my piano to try and, well, I make voice recordings and I just try and come up with like a melody. I just like try everything different and then see what I like the best. And then I add chords to it, what sounds right, and then I send a voice message of me playing the music, and Jan creates a whole instrumental track
Wow.
of the song. I just say like what style I want it, and like I could say a song similar that I like the beat of it or something, and he creates it, and then I sing the melody that I put to it. It's a really great process, actually. I record it at Cleveland Sound Lab in Toronto, and yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Cleveland Sound Lab. I know a few artists I think that we've had on here, and I've seen other videos pop up online. It seems like a pretty great studio, so it's really nice to work there, I guess.
Yeah, it really is. It's a great, like, James is great. He's really good with kids, and lots of people record there that you guys know.
Very cool. Julio232 asks, are you always motivated to make songs?
Not always, but like sometimes songwriting is really frustrating. Like it's like it can be like homework you don't understand. Like sometimes it could really frustrate me if I can't get something right. Like I just get really like stressed. But other times when you have your thinking cap on and you can think of ideas and things come to you, then it's easier. But sometimes it can be frustrating too. So
I guess it helps that you have your mom there as well.
yeah, exactly. It's like in girl power, it's so much easier to write songs when you have everyone's other ideas too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Your mom?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing, Regine. You go ahead and ask.
Is your mom also, does she have a musical background? Is she a performer, or does she just like helping you?
Not really. She said she used to write in school when she
wow.
poems and stuff. Yeah, and I think it's easier for her to write lyrics to me because I'm 14 and she's like older, and like it's easier like with more life experience to write about like what I've been through. But us collaborating is good because like I can tell her what I've been through and she has her life experience too to help. So
That's really cool. Yeah. Jan Jansen says, I know what she likes and how she wants the song to be. So I guess you guys have a good working relationship for music, I guess.
yeah, well he lives out in the Netherlands, so
Wow.
yeah, so he met me, like I performed in a singing competition. I think he just saw my video on Instagram and he was like, I like your talent. Like he reposts singers, dancers, models and stuff like that. And so yeah, he just like started helping me with everything, and like I've written 2 songs with him and done music videos and everything, so he's a great help always.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. Isn't it? It's amazing how like the time that we live in, that it's like we can work with people literally anywhere in the world. Like even right now, we've got people tuning in. We got somebody from India watching. We've got people in the U.S. watching. We got people all over the world tuning in to watch. And like I know even Siggy, who we talked about, who was on the show a little while ago. He has an animator working on. He had an animator working on his video in, where is he? I'm not sure now. Maybe it might be Germany. Anyway, it's just so crazy that we can connect with people all over the world now just through the World Wide Web or whatever it is. It's pretty cool. Jalapeno Pepper says, the song Helium made me tear up for real. It's such an amazing song.
Yeah, I've heard people I've had people DM me on Instagram. Like I always say that my DMs are open for people who need to talk or whatever, or things or anything. It's not like I'll always understand because it's not like I've been through everything they've been through, but I'm still like here to listen and try to understand what they've been through. So I've had people message me saying they want to like jump off a bridge or something, and like it's terrible. But
oh my gosh.
Like my goal is to help people like come out of that and like start to be happy and stuff. And like Helium is basically about like, you know, getting better, and I really want to inspire other people.
Was it hard being really vulnerable with your lyrics and your experience in the song, and I'm sure other songs that you've written? Because you're young, right? You're still in high school. You're still going through your experiences in life, and for you to have that, what's the word that I'm looking for? You have that motivation to share your story and to open up to everyone. Was it a little scary in the beginning releasing the song, or?
Well, yeah, like I had been through a lot of bullying during all my school years, like a lot. But like my goal is to help myself get better and to help other people get better, and I really want to spread that message of like, even how hard it gets, you know, you can do it no matter what.
I feel like Helium is a song that a lot of people need to hear, especially during this pandemic, because the rates of mental health have gone up. So having a song like that and your platform with reaching to the younger generation and then having your mom's experience, it's a really powerful song. And again, I think you should get it out there more.
Yeah, I think it's got a really strong message. I like it, and I think it's great that you've been able to talk with people who have reached out to you as well, who are probably going through similar experiences. And I think it's good. Yeah, I think school can be really tough for a lot of kids. You know, the dynamics of those types of communities. So I think you putting out a song like that, I think a lot of kids can relate to it. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Jan Jansen says, I've worked with Emma since she was 11 years old, and wanted to mention, tell what we did with your song Rising Up.
Okay, so yeah, that's actually good because I have something else to talk about. So Rising Up was 2 years ago, I think, and it's kind of the same thing as Helium. It's just another like inspirational, uplifting song. Yeah, we wrote it together, like the same process, how you were mentioning, like how you can work with people in other countries like now. So for the music video, we had these girls from Australia, they're skateboarding, and they were featured in my video. So they recorded stuff and sent it over to me, and then we edited it, put it all together, and it was a really good video, having them in it.
That's awesome. Do you edit your own videos?
Yeah, me and Jan both do. So.
That's really cool. Well, that's amazing. So yeah, you're truly international video. Sorry, how'd you end up getting in touch with those Australian skateboarders?
Yeah, so Jan, since he reposts like models, singers, dancers, like all talent, he's seen them and they're all like kind of friends in Australia. So he just reached out to them and we got them in our video. It was really cool. Like they were kind of like acting, like they fell like on purpose for like the video, and like it was just really cute. Like I loved it.
Awesome. So check out. I guess that video is also on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So check out Rising Up, as well as the music video for Helium that we just listened to on your YouTube channel, and check it out there. I guess, Regine, we're about the 30-minute mark. Why don't we do the ad break, and then we'll come back with more with Emerald B. You know, this show, ladies and gentlemen, was brought to you guys by some very, very important people. Wouldn't you say so, Regine?
Yes, I would have to agree.
I agree as well. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown was brought to you by the following fantastic advertisers. Regine?
Yes, Scott?
Do you want to find out what your home is really worth?
Potentially.
Are you buying or selling a home?
Maybe. Why?
Well, the reason I ask, Regine, is because if you are, then Jennifer C., Realtor at Home Life Culture Link, is here to help. Call or text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. Speak to a professional. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link. To see her current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. The Mortgage Godfather is here to give you advice with any mortgage needs you may have, and he will shop to find you the best mortgage. Nino Saimeka, mortgage agent. He'll give you an offer you can't refuse. He'll give you an offer you can't refuse, Regine. I never wanted this for you, Michael. But he'll give you an offer you can't refuse. Find out more at mortgagegodfather.ca or call 905-604-6955. And it was brought to you by Jewelry Forever, conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and they change watch batteries, all done on site. Jerry over at Jewelry Forever is a true artist. He can create custom, beautiful jewelry. If you have an idea in mind, you can talk to him and he can make it for you. And they've just reopened as the stores and things start to reopen here in Toronto. So if you want to make your way over to Markville Mall, you can get some beautiful jewelry made. And Regine, we've got a great deal worked out with them, don't we?
Yes, we do. If you guys go into the store, but make sure you wear a mask. Let him know that Scott and Regine sent you, and you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right, 15% off. 15. Tell them Scott and Regine sent you. And yeah, get 15% off a beautiful custom jewelry or some of the amazing selection of things that they have in store already. Find out more at jewelryforever.ca. And if you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, isn't it, Regine?
It's simple. All you guys have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. It's that easy. Get in touch. And we do the show live every week, which means we can customize the ads every week. Do you have a sale coming up or a specific event? Well, you can let us know, and we can let your potential client base know in real time. So find out more at Radio Show, or don't find out more, just email us, radioshowad, radioshowad @gmail.com. And we're back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Regine, one thing I did want to talk about that I forgot to mention. We got our very first fan art
I
week.
know, it's so cute.
Yes. So I did want to shout it out. Patrick, he's usually in the different live streams that I do. I live stream 5 nights a week lately. But Patrick sent us an amazing piece of fan art, and I'll show it here. There we are. It's Regine and I
Why
in
are
our
you
sit-down
looking at me
shirts.
like that?
Well, you're looking right. You're looking at me as well. Although I'm
Why?
kind of looking like I'm kind of looking at you like I'm like what is she doing? You know what I
What
mean?
is that side eye though?
I know, but it's pretty cool. I like the shirt. I like the shoulder accents he's added onto the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
and
mine
he got
better. I have like sleeves and all.
yeah, it's pretty nice, like the off the shoulder type thing.
Yeah.
And I also like that he got how buff I am correct, which is good.
Okay. Sure.
Because I'm very shredded, so that's
Yep.
good. And I like it. So, and we've got our names on our shirts. It's a really cool. I like it a lot. And also obviously, of course, we have our sit down mugs, which is
He actually
very, very
got
nice.
my hair part correct too, which is pretty on point.
That Patrick, he pays attention. He pays attention to detail. So Patrick, thank you very much. Appreciate that a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
we're not asking for fan art, but I mean, if you guys want to, we're more than welcome to accept.
If you want, exactly. If you want to send it, you can either post it in the Discord server. I think the link for the Discord server is in the description, or just tweet it at us, either at our Sit Down Scott Twitter or at one of our individual accounts. Honestly, any way you want to reach us, we'll never say no to fan art. Yeah, exactly. We're everywhere.
Radio show ad at gmail.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can send it there as well. Exactly. Okay, we're back with Emerald B. Jan Jansen says in the chat, I guess talking about the Australian skateboarders, they are my friends. I know their parents, and they wanted to appear in our video.
Nice.
Well, there you go. I guess that's how it goes. Julio, I think from the ads goes, this is brought to you by the letter M. Yeah, exactly. The show, Julio, was brought to you by all of those ads and also the letter M. Correct.
And the
Correct.
sit-down mug.
And the sit-down mug. Yeah, exactly. Jalapeno Pepper says, I'm also very happy to have been there in the time of support when Emma was being bullied, and I'm grateful to be there and there to help and spread confidence and love and support for Emma. So that's nice of Jalapeno Pepper.
I have a lot of support, and it's really great. Like, my parents have always been there for me. I
good.
really appreciate it. Yeah.
It's excellent. It's good, especially it's good to remember everybody. If you are dealing with bullying and all that stuff, it's good to remember that there are still people who are going to be there for you and care about you and everything. And I know it can feel very alone when you're going through something like that. But it's good to remember that there are people who are there with you as well. Would you agree with that, Regine?
Totally, 100%. And it sucks because, I was bullied as a kid, so I totally get it. It is hard, but like you said, you have the support from your friends, your family. I'm sure Girl Power is there too. Jalapeno Pepper is there, and then you have us, of course, and your outlet of writing music. So you have a great support system. Emerald.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yes.
Well, I was just adding on to what you said, about how you can feel like you're alone and no one's there, but you always have to remember that you have your family and your friends, and there are people who care about you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's good.
I guess.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Regine. Sorry.
Go ahead.
But I was gonna say, I will point out. So everybody, the thing that I like the least about doing the shows over Skype is there is this delay between like when I say something and then Regine hears it, and when Regine says something and I hear it. So if you hear a lot of like, oh no, go ahead, Yoda, oh no, sorry, it's because we are obviously in different locations, and we're, that's just
and
part
it
of.
Sucks. Sorry,
Yes.
see, we did it again.
There you go. Yeah, but it does. Yes, it does suck. So we're kind of working it out. We're kind of getting used to it, but yeah.
The worst part is that when we do the show in person, we gotten to the point where I can sense when you're gonna say something, so I shut up. But now it's just like there's a delay. Is he gonna say something or?
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. In the room, it's that's the other thing I miss. It's like the conversations feel a lot more natural when they're in the room.
People
Emma,
have
I wanted to.
asked,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go.
People
No,
have
yeah.
actually asked if we are going back to the studio anytime soon with Phase 2 happening.
Yeah, and the answer is yes. We would definitely will, and when I do not
To be confirmed.
Yeah. Well, my issue is I'm just I know that things are starting to reopen and people are starting to congregate again, but I mean, it's not for me. Like, I wasn't just waiting for, the government to say yes. I mean, it's more when I kind of feel
comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. And so, I mean, the truth is, like, the sit down, it's not even
an open space.
Yeah, it isn't, but also, like, even when we weren't allowed to have more than 5 people in a room, like, we don't have usually that many people, so we could have continued to do it anyway, but we kind of didn't want to. Like, even before, when we decided to move it to online, quarantine or anything hadn't even been kicked in yet, but it was more just I didn't feel like it was worth the risk, so we're not going to rush back. I'll say that. We'll be back eventually, but for now, this is working for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, Emma, I wanted to ask you now a bit about. Oh yeah, Emerald. Yes, Emerald B. Well, yeah, because some people in the chat are calling her. But anyway, Emerald B. We're here with. I wanted to ask you a bit about being with Girl Power, because you guys have recently been nominated for a Juno Award, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I think it was a couple months ago, we were supposed to go to Saskatoon. Not me, but the girls who were in the song that got nominated.
Mm-hmm.
So only 2 of them are left in Girl Power, but they were still in the songwriting process, all of them. So yeah, they went to the nominations, and they heard Girl Power. They were all excited and like clapping and stuff. And then they met Alessia Cara. They were singing,
Wow.
and she was in an interview. And so her interviewer was like, "Oh, you might have to wait until the singing's done." And she was like, "Oh, I want to be in a girl band," and stuff. So it was really cool. And then they met her and took pictures with her. So yeah, and she is a great inspiration too. Like in Girl Power, we sing some of her songs,
Mm-hmm.
and like spreads positivity too. And she's from Canada, so
She might as well be a Girl Power member.
yeah. So we have our pink Girl Power jackets, and my friend Ariel, she has Alessia Cara's jacket, so it says Alessia on the back.
Oh,
So
nice.
we wanted to give it to her at the Junos, but they got canceled because of COVID. So, but we
Yeah.
I'm
got
sure you guys will see her again.
so she has her own jacket for whenever we get to see her.
That's awesome.
Really, really cool. Speaking of, what's the thing? Yeah, so many things have been canceled because of what we're going through now. So how have you found the adjustment, Emerald, going from, the regular world where we're all used to now suddenly having to stay home and all this stuff? How's it been for you?
Well, yeah, it's hard because like I like being motivated and like going to the gym a lot, and like I can't do that in quarantine, so it's kind of like I've been less active, watching more Netflix and stuff. But I try to go for walks, and I try to like exercise in my room and stuff. Like I try to stay active, but it's like harder when you like when you don't have that daily schedule, but you can still make a daily schedule. But yeah, and I wanted to add on about the Junos, of course. It's tomorrow. They're doing online, and yeah, so we're really excited. I hope maybe we'll win, but yeah, we'll see. It's really exciting.
Yeah, that's right. They've moved it to, so it's going to be in, like a lot of things have done it. So it's going to be an online event, and yeah, everybody tune in tomorrow and cheer for Girl Power, who just might win a Juno Award tomorrow. That's so cool. It's very, very cool. So you had to, so when the quarantine happened, right? You had to switch to online schooling and stuff. So how did you find the difference, like doing classes online compared to like how it was before?
I actually liked it a lot better. Like, I feel like I got more done. I was more, I don't know what the word is. Like, I got things like a lot, like done a lot faster. And yeah, I actually liked it a lot better than school. But like, I was missing like all my friends and like being able to be in class every day. But I feel like I learned better online for some reason.
That's cool. I wonder if that's maybe I guess you're pretty like a independent person, it seems, because like you write songs and you're used to working on stuff on your own. So I wonder if maybe you were able to approach school more in that way. Do you think you maybe learn better that way? Do you think?
Yeah, well, I feel like in class you can be distracted sometimes and not listening or whatever.
Story of my life.
Yeah. Like for people who have like ADD or whatever, like it's hard to focus sometimes in class. And there's all distractions, like your friends and your phone and everything like that. So being able to like print out my work and remembering to do it, seeing it on my desk and stuff, I think it's just easier.
You don't find it distracting having your bed in the background, though?
Well, you can work in bed. I mean,
Sure.
Good point. Yeah. And also, do you have to, like, how did it work? Do you have to get up at the same time, or like how do they actually structure a school day on how this worked?
Yeah, so basically you can wake up at whatever time you want because they didn't really have a schedule. I know some schools did that, like some schools had like a schedule they had to go on at a certain time or whatever, but like they would just post work for the day and then you would do it whenever you want to. So
Hi, Mom.
Hi. He's getting my computer charger because it's dying, but it's in my room. Yeah. Look, no.
I like that you don't have to get up like at that exact time. You kind of get up when you're kind of ready to get up, and then you just get the work done, right?
You don't have to get ready or whatever, put makeup on or do your hair or whatever. You can just work in bed.
That's true.
I mean, I find, that's how I do most of my work anyway, because the majority of the work I have to do,
you don't do your makeup, Scott?
Well, I always do. I mean, I always have to. It takes a long time to get my
dab,
makeup
dab,
done. Dab, swish, swish, swish. Exactly. Yeah. But no, I just find because most of the work I do is it's like there's not a time that it must get done. It's more like, okay, say somebody's hired me to produce this video. Okay, they need it by whatever. So, but I can work, in the middle of the night, or I can work in the middle of the day. It doesn't matter when. So, I feel like that way of working, where if your school is now set up where you wake up and you just get it done. That for me, that works a lot better. I prefer that to like, getting up at this time and getting over there by that. I mean, that's my preference anyway. But so I'm glad that you found it was easier for you as well.
I would struggle. I don't know how kids do it. Like my brother, he just graduated. Congrats to all of class 2020, by the way. I just don't know how they do it. Like he was done his schoolwork, no problem. But I feel like if I was still in school and I had to do it online, it would still be sitting there piled up.
Well, actually, interesting thing about that is I think that's also why, like I guess some students do better, like when they need to be told, okay, come to this part, this is your class, do this work. And then others, I guess, are better the other way. Maybe they are better on their own. But I think that could also be why I know a lot of students, when they go off to university, there are a lot of students who kind of like can't handle it right away. And I think that could be because university, they don't chase after you for anything. And I think that kind of freedom, I think it's a big adjustment. If you're used to being like, okay, make sure you're at this class at this time, and here's your homework, and do this. And if you don't hand in your homework, your teacher's like, oh, you better hand in that assignment tomorrow, it's going to be late. But like in university, they don't tell you when you have to be there, and they don't tell you, nobody's telling you to do anything. No, I mean, no, they tell you, they give you your syllabus in class, but there's nobody really watching you, right? So like if you sleep through your classes, then they're not going to call you and be like, hey, how come you didn't show up? And if you don't hand in your assignment, they're not like, oh, why didn't you hand in your assignment? They just you get a 0. You know what I mean?
And
I
that's the difference between university and college.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I went to George Brown, and we were given a timetable. This is when your assignments are due. This is your assignment. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like,
yeah. Well, no, we were told obviously when it's due, but what I mean is they didn't have any investment personally in like whether or not you do the work. It's like you can do the work.
I guess if you get a call from them, that means you're failing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, the thing is, they wouldn't even call. It'll just be like you'll check your marks and there'll be a 0. And I don't know. It's a big difference. So anyway, I went off on a tangent there. But Emerald, from how you're describing how you were able to handle online schooling, I think you'll handle post-secondary education just fine, I think.
Yeah, you're right about that. How they chase you in high school. Like they make sure you hand in assignments and stuff. But like I understand how it would be different if you just have to you have to be more independent.
Yeah. So maybe this is preparing you for it. And have they said what's going to happen? I've been hearing some things like as they start to reopen schools for next year, but when they do, it's not going to be exactly how it was, right? Have you heard anything about what your schooling is going to look like in the next school year?
Yeah, well, apparently there's supposed to be 3 options. Like you can go every day, you can go every other day, and then do online every other day, or you could do it all online or something. I think like the students can choose or something like that. I'm hoping they'll be reopening because like I auditioned for art school and I got into it. So awesome. I really hope I can go next year because I want to meet everyone, like in person.
For sure. What area of art have you got in for?
Well, vocals, and I do musical theater too.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think musical theater and that might be a little bit harder to do all on your own.
Yeah, well, I mean, doing musical theater on your own will be, I mean, you're basically just doing what you would do to prepare songs for. Well, you're basically preparing songs like how you do YouTube, I guess. But I think there's definitely something to be. Yeah, you kind of got to be in a group and working together. So hopefully things clear up a little bit by the time we get to that point. But that's really cool.
I know there's summer school for high school students. I'm not sure about elementary, but that's all done completely online as well.
Well, we'll see. We're all adjusting to this thing. Jalapeno Pepper says, I've been working a lot more too, like 88 to 115 hours a week. I'm in the category of emergency first responders, law enforcement officer category. Oh, dude. So Jalapeno Pepper's working a lot. Based on this time.
And yet he still manages to be here.
Yeah. Tuning in for the sit down, exactly. Will, BS YouTube. Hello, how are you, Will? Welcome to the stream. He's been in a couple streams in the past. He's watching there on D Live. And thank you for tuning in. Hello. Welcome. I wanted to ask you a little bit about video editing. I know you're doing some work with Youth Day Global. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Youth Day is an event that's based in Toronto. They do it every year. I don't know how long they've been doing it for now, but
2 years now.
Yeah, so they do it at Yonge and Dundas Square in Toronto, which I hope everyone knows where that is.
It's at Yonge and Dundas, everybody. If you can't find it, it's at Yonge and Dundas.
Well, if you live in Toronto, you should know where it is. Hopefully. But Yeah, so it's a really great event. Like there's all types of talent. There's singing, dancing, fashion, art, photography, film. There's all different things. So this year, since COVID, they're doing it online. So basically there is a Google Drive for each reel, and I'm just placing the talent in each reel, and it's going to be a 12-hour live stream on YouTube. So each reel is an hour. And like it's all the different talents. So I think I'm in reel 7 or 6. So that means it'll be at like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, which is a good time. Like, you know,
Awesome.
At least it's not like 11 a.m. or whatever. Like, but yeah, it's on July 19th, and yeah, it's just gonna be streaming on YouTube. And so I've been doing editing for it, you know, putting each thing in the reel. So basically, I've seen all the talent that's gonna be in it. And it's always a great event, even though it's online this year. It's still gonna be great.
Emma, you'll get my video soon. I'll also be a part of that event, so I'm looking forward to it and seeing what you have to. You're a brand ambassador this year, right?
Yeah, I'm an ambassador.
That's awesome. So what does that entail? Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm an ambassador because of Girl Power, and that I'm in that, and like it basically just means that you like have been in the event for a while and you like support them and spread them on social media and stuff. So it gives you kind of a title. I don't really know how to explain it, but
Awesome.
You're kind of like I guess as an ambassador, you're somebody that is kind of almost a representative of the event in a way, yeah? Something like that. Cool. Who's Mike Brown, late today. Yeah, got busy. Have a fun show. Thank you. Yes, the show's going quite well. Jalapeno Pepper says July 19th, not too far from my birthday on July 31st. There you go. So you can make it an early birthday celebration for you, Jalapeno Pepper.
close to mine.
When's your birthday?
July 27th.
Oh.
There you go. Early birthday for you both. Ed Gamble says Emma is so kind in reaching out to her fans. That sounds nice. Well, yeah, because you well, like you were saying earlier, you think it's very important to sort of set a good example and set out a positive message, right, for people who I guess listen to your music and follow you.
Yeah, like I always say that my messages are always open. Whatever, like people can text me and talk to me if they need someone. Like not like what I said earlier. It's not like I'll understand everything we've been through, but I'm still here to listen. And having someone to listen is always great.
Exactly.
Yeah, I that makes sense, and I think it's important. Even if you don't necessarily know exactly what to say, or I think sometimes just being an ear for somebody can go a long way. So that makes sense. Jalapeno Pepper, I don't know where it is. It's at Yonge and Dundas. Yonge and Dundas, right at the corner.
It's in Toronto.
Right at the corner. Yeah, in Toronto. Yonge and Dundas Square, exactly. You'll find it if you go to Yonge and Dundas. You'll see the big square. What did I want to ask you about? I had it written down. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you. I know you've got a song. Your next song is coming out in July, right? Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so I wanted it to be like a couple days before my birthday to like just release it as like a gift. So it's coming out July 25th, so 2 days before my birthday, and it's called Almost. And I just recorded the video for it last week at a park in Toronto. It actually looked like I was at a beach. It was a really nice location. So yeah, that's all coming out really soon. It's available to pre-order on Spotify now, so go check that out.
Awesome. It's what was it called?
Almost.
Almost. So watch for Almost coming out July 25th from Emerald B on you said Spotify, and is Spotify the best place to find it, or is there other places you can find your music?
It'll be everywhere. There's YouTube. You can find Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, SoundCloud. You know, all the
Everywhere.
yeah.
Everywhere. All right, cool. Search. Oops. I started playing the intro by accident. Yeah, tune in. Find Emerald B on all of the fine digital music retailers everywhere. Jalapeno Pepper says, heck yeah. Josh K, hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Patrick Rucker, welcome to the stream. Patrick, we showed your art, but I'm going to show it again. Everybody, Patrick in the chat is the guy who sent us the fan art. So thank you very much, Patrick. We really like it. I like the shirts. I like the design. It's very, very cool. I like it a lot.
I like my hair in the picture too.
Yeah, there you go. Regine likes her hair as well. So welcome. So where, I guess while we're on the topic, where can people want to follow your musical journey and everything? Where can people find you there, Emerald?
Yeah, so my YouTube, Facebook are the same. They're both Emerald B. And then my Twitter, Instagram are both Emerald_B_music. And for like the music platforms, Spotify and stuff, and iTunes, it's all just Emerald B. So yeah, it's kind of the same for each.
There you go. So search Emerald B on any platform, and you're bound to find her, right? That makes sense. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite go-to snack?
That's so random.
I was just thinking about it.
Come on, segue in somehow, Scott.
Okay, fine. Speaking of, anyways, what's your favorite snack? I couldn't think of one. Do you have a go-to snack?
Popcorn.
Oh, popcorn.
Like regular buttered popcorn or like flavored popcorn?
Yeah, just regular.
But do you like flavored popcorn?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. If you're in Toronto, go to the Toronto Popcorn Company. This is not a plug, but their popcorn is amazing. It's like Kernels, but more gourmet.
Yeah, they have Kernels in the mall near me.
I like Kernels too, actually.
Jalapeno Pepper says, I follow you everywhere except iTunes because I have Android. Yeah, that makes sense. There you go. Patrick says, I like me some classic Lay's and lemon and cherry Twizzlers.
Wow.
I've never heard of that. Have you guys heard of that?
I think I've had one. Are they in the States?
I think Patrick is in the States. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the candy in the States a lot better.
Oh,
There's more variety.
Jan Jansen says, we do everything ourselves. Emma makes the album art. I put the music on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and 350 other streaming services. So yeah, you guys basically handle everything yourselves.
Wow.
Yeah. So you also make the album art?
Yeah, well, I've done editing for a long time. Like, I've always liked, like, photography and stuff, and editing, like, YouTube videos or just posts for, like, Girl Power and stuff. So, yeah, I just think of an idea of what I want for the album art, and then Jan tells me what the size has to be and where the name has to be and everything. So, yeah, I create all of my album art.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So you're not only like involved kind of in the sort of the, just the singing part or the songwriting part, you're also involved in the creative, sort of the behind the scenes, the behind the camera portion as well. Is that something that's always been an interest to you?
Yeah, like I like helping other people too. Like someone posted the other day, like, who can do album art, and I'm like, I can, and they're just like, so I just create whatever the person like wants and stuff, and I don't know, it's always really fun. Like, it's simple too. You just have to make it a certain size, put their name, put the song name, and like make a design that they like or whatever. And like sometimes it's hard to come up with ideas, but I really like the one I made for Almost. So yeah, you'll see that soon.
That's very cool. Well, that's neat because a lot of people, not everybody can do that. Like just having the eye to figure out. Like I know you're describing it like it's very simple. Like you put the album art, you put the name, but a lot of people. I mean, anybody could do those three things, but where you choose to put the name, where you choose to put the thing, is really the key.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it does.
So you created the Helium art. How did you go about creating the Helium art, which is like that balloon, right?
Yeah, so when I thought of helium, I thought of balloons. So I like just searched up like you can search up for like non-copyright images or whatever. So I just searched of a balloon. I found that one. I liked it. I thought black and white would be nice. I typed Helium, found a font that I liked, and
Cool.
I really like how it turned out. And so since the balloon was kind of the theme for my music video, I had a balloon in it too. We bought a balloon and it had glitter inside of it.
Very cool. That's awesome. And that's why, and I guess so through all the editing you're doing, that's how you ended up being an editor for the Youth Day Global as well.
Yeah, well, they were asking for volunteers and they give people high school hours. So just saying, like, if you're looking for your hours or if you need something to do, go help them out because they need some people. Or if you're a musician, a dancer, artist, fashion, anything like that, you can also sign up because we need some more people. And yeah, I love editing for them. It's a lot of work, but I'm getting all of my hours for high school, so
Yeah.
it's worth it.
That's really cool. Yeah, Jan says the music video is made by us too. Yes. So when you're coming up with an idea for how the music video will go, like how do you approach it? What's your process for deciding what goes into the music video?
Yeah, so we don't usually have a plan. Like most music videos, just lip syncing and stuff. But we just find a good location where it would be nice. And Helium was filmed in the winter, so we went to a park in Toronto again. And there was just like a nice fence, and there were so many nice locations we found there. Like we just walked around and we found great places to film. So it's just like lip syncing, or like the idea of putting your hand on the glass and then the camera's on the other side. Like the holding the balloon in slow motion. Like the ideas just come to you when you're there. And James, of course, he's a great videographer. So.
Awesome. So you basically go to the location and then you just let the location inspire you.
Yeah.
Cool. That works. It's like it's almost like an improvised way. You kind of go into the space and just see what works. I like that. I like that a lot. So other than the song Almost coming out, what's next for you?
Well, I'm always working on writing new songs and stuff. I usually perform in these events in summer, like Youth Day and other things like that, but unfortunately I can't. So I've been in a lot of things with like voting. So I recently did like a voting thing where the money raised goes to Project Orphans. So it was like I only made it to the semifinals round, but it was still for a really good cause. And it was a good competition. I like doing them, but sometimes like they could be like a money scam or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
You never
gotta
know.
be careful with some.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Cause like some competition wanted me, but then there was like, oh, there's a $20 entry fee, and I was like, well, I don't know. It's an online competition, So, but like I like performing on stages. Like performing is so much fun to do, and I like getting the exposure and stuff. So it's kind of sad that I can't really do that this year. But I still try to do live streams and stuff with Girl Power to like sing and perform.
Girl Power is busy on social media these days.
Yeah, we are. We try to do a lot. So basically every month there's like national holidays and stuff. So like National Hamburger Day and all this stuff. So basically we all create videos, put it in a Dropbox, and then our intern posts it.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's the way it's been. Everybody's been ramping up their online presence, I guess, because what else are we gonna do? We're trapped at home, so.
God, what are you doing? No, just kidding.
I'm live streaming. You guys know what I've been doing. You guys know we've been playing. We've been gaming. We got this. Right? Yeah. I've been doing a lot of gaming Monday to Friday. It's actually been a lot of fun. It's pretty awesome. Well, this was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. But yeah, this was cool. Emerald B. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I think the song Helium is really cool. So why don't you one more time just plug your social media and then we'll wrap things up here.
Yeah, so Twitter and Instagram is emerald_b_music, and Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all those music places is Emerald B. So yeah, I hope you guys can check me out, and I really enjoy posting covers and recording in the studio. So.
Awesome.
What's the
Yeah,
name of your song and when does it come out again? Sorry, Scott.
Yeah.
It's called Almost, and it comes out on July 25th. And the link in my Instagram bio, you can pre-order it on Spotify.
Nice.
Perfect.
Is it
So
also
everybody
upbeat?
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. No, go. Yeah, what Regine just asked, like, is it also an upbeat song, or what type of song is it, if you want to talk a little
What
bit
can
about
we
it?
expect?
Yeah, it's more upbeat than like Helium. It's more of like a love song. It's kind of like going into a relationship, but you don't know if you're ready yet for that. Because I'm only 14, and me and my mom like wrote it together. Like, yeah, so that's basically all it's about, and it's more upbeat. I really like the beat it's kind of inspired by Billie Eilish. I really like her song, so I always like the beat that I want. I always tell Jan, and he just creates something, and I always seem to love it. So
Perfect.
Awesome. So everybody in the chat, there's a link to Emerald's YouTube channel in the description, so make sure you go subscribe to her, and leave a like and a comment on some of her videos, on Helium and on all of them. Get on there and let's get her up. And also Regine as well. Regine's channel is also down below. Make sure you go subscribe. Speaking, and Patrick says, I wish everyone was here that watches your streams. Me too, Patrick. I'm glad you showed up, and I know a bunch of other people. Josh Case stepped in for a little bit, and we had a whole bunch of you guys. All you guys who've been watching the live streams, I'm glad you're all here. And
Should we do a Brawlhalla episode of the Sit Down?
They'd all tune in. They would all tune in.
I'm just joking. I don't play video
we'll,
games, guys.
Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll do a Regine special with Brawlhalla. Yeah. Regine, where can people find you?
You guys can find me, as Scott mentioned, now on YouTube. Like he said, the link is in the description. I just posted a video recently this week, so make sure you guys check it out, like the video, and subscribe, because I promise there are more coming up in the pipeline. As well, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at It's Regine Alaina. And of course, my pageant journey is still on Ms. Galaxy Canada. That's MS Galaxy Canada. Where can they find you, Scott?
You can find me right here where you're watching this video, whether that's on YouTube, whether that's on Twitch, whether that's on DLive. Search me for Scott Dion Brown. You'll find me on all of those platforms. And then obviously you can find me here on Instagram and on Twitter at Scott Dion Brown. So search me up there. And we have a lot of fun on this channel. Like I said, I just posted my unboxing video for my new BlackBerry Key 2, but I also do song covers, I do vlogs, I do gaming.
You still sing?
Oh, I still sing. Oh, we still got stuff.
do?
Although I
Really?
haven't. Yeah, it's coming. I promise, it's coming. More songs are coming. but you're right. Ed Gamble says, Scott, thanks for having Emma on. Of course, she was fantastic guest. It was great to have her on. And Patrick, Regine, I guess when you were talking about having you having a Brawlhalla sit down, Patrick's like, that would be amazing.
No.
Oh no. Yeah. So anyway, that's it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah. So is our duet, Scott. It's still coming. Okay.
That one we couldn't do. That one we couldn't do because of
COVID.
The COVID. Yeah, COVID came.
Yeah. I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah. Emerald, any final words to our audience?
Well, to you guys, thank you for having me on. It was great. Like last time, it was obviously better, in the studio, but it's still great that we can do these things this way on Skype, on Zoom, stuff like that. So thank you. And thank you to everyone that's supporting me in the comments and always joining these streams. So make sure to always join the Sit Down Show on Sunday at 11 a.m.
Nice plug.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, and everybody watching, make sure you've smashed the like button down below. Hit that like button. Helps out the channel. You
And
know how it is.
one more. For next Sunday, make sure you guys order a sit-down mug, and this way you can join us every Sunday with your own mug. Right, Scott?
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you want to go to teespring.com/thesitdownmug, you can get a fancy mug. get a fancy mug. Regine, do you have any final thoughts here on the show?
One last time, I said it last week, but I'll say it again this week. Since people are celebrating virtually today and this weekend, happy Pride to all of you who are celebrating.
That's right. Yeah, and there is some kind of virtual event happening as well that people can watch online. So you can go over there and watch that now. That's right. Happy Pride, everybody. And all of you guys, thank you so much. You could have gone anywhere. You could have gone to any website on the entire internet. You could have been on any place watching anything. You know, there's so many options, but you chose to be right here. You chose to be here on this show, and for that, we are eternally grateful. And
one more thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. For all of you who are celebrating this week, it is Canada Day here in Canada, of course, and 4th of July to our friends in the South. So please, if you are celebrating, please remember to keep your distance, but still have fun and wear some sunblock. I'm done.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's right. Yeah, happy 4th of July.
Sunblock,
Happy
sunblock.
yeah, and oh yeah, and I know. Was that a shot on when I got my nose really burned? Okay, fine. Yes, sunblock's a good idea. And if you go in the water, make sure you reapply it, or else your nose will turn bright red the way mine did that time. Jalapeno Pepper asked, do you send the mugs across the country? Yeah, they're all managed through Teespring. In fact, here I can even show it. Where is it? Where'd it go? I can't find it. Where is it? This is entertaining. Oh, here it is. There. Teespring.com/the sit down mug. If you guys did want to get a mug, they're on Teespring. So yeah, they I believe they ship everywhere. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe they do. Yes. And yeah, that's it. What if the last sit down? Yeah, what if the last sit down episode collabs with everyone who's featured in past episodes? I mean, that would be pretty cool. The only issue with that is
why are you already thinking about the last episode of the sit down, Patrick? You just got here.
Yeah, that's true. But that would be neat, but it would be pretty tough. Because right now we're at 85 episodes. So imagine if we had every guest from all 85 episodes appearing. That would be
we did that for our 100th episode.
Yeah, that'd be quite a... Oh, I mean, you know, maybe we should plan something for the 100th. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Okay, we'll have to figure something out.
Skype take?
I think... Yeah, I don't know, maybe 50? I'm not actually sure. Oh, Ed Gamble says he subscribed. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that.
To me or to Scott or to Emerald or all three of us?
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe all three. Hopefully all three. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, now I guess we should say goodbye.
Now we're done.
But this was a lot of fun. Guys, thank you all so much. I will be live streaming tomorrow night for a Brawlhalla live stream at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday night. And now I'm just going to go lay down, guys. I'm going to go back to bed. Okay?
Oh my God, you're so lazy. Bye.
Yeah, it's one of those things. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.